I used to teach my elementary students when I was a school counselor, y'all. I used to teach my elementary students how to be. So y'all just think about that. When you teach someone how to be, to just be in the moment, to be present. Here, this is what I used to use with them, y'all. Y'all ever seen these glitter tubes? It's just like a snow globe, right? It's like a snow globe. So I would get my glitter tube out, and I did this for my graduate students too. I would get my glitter tube out, y'all, shake it like this, and then I'd sit it in the middle of all of us, and then we would just sit and watch and let all the glitter settle, right? Y'all see that? We would just sit and watch and let it settle so that we can practice being. Because for most of us, all we know how to do is do. All we know how to do is do. I even noticed it yesterday. One of my students told me that in class. A student told me in class, she said, you know, Dr. Dye, one of the things that like in this class that just completely changed, like shifted my whole world, was when you asked us, are we human beings or human doings? In that moment, she said, in that moment, my whole world shifted. She was like, I can't forget that, or I cannot think about that. And I was even thinking about this yesterday, y'all. We had admissions process for our new graduate students that are applying to be in graduate school. And we had the interview process with them. And we do kind of like this activity where they kind of solve a problem together. And in that process, and after they were finished, we explored their practice of allowing themselves to be in the moment or to just do, to get busy and just start doing, right? So I want you all to think about that. Do you practice human being or human doing? So let's begin to reflect on the ways that we can be more, right? The ways that we can invite this aliveness of being into our lives. For example, a lot of times people will say, we do yoga. We don't do yoga. We be yoga. We experience yoga. We live yoga. All the 8 limbs. And if you don't know about the 8 limbs of yoga, y'all, go Google that. Go look that up. Because a lot of people think that yoga is just, and I say this every day, people think that yoga is just getting into these postures, you know, doing a headstand and doing an arm balance. While that is one aspect of yoga, that's not all of yoga. Because yoga, you be yoga. You experience yoga, right? It's not a doing. So in this process of being, I want to ask you another question. Here's your next question. Y'all listening? Do you postpone your being alive, your aliveness? Do you postpone it for the future? Y'all, think about that. Do you postpone your aliveness for the future? Like truly being alive, like truly being in this state right now, but a state of consciousness above your customary level of awareness. So in that, when we do that, when we postpone it for the future, are you a person that's saying things like this? Like, shoot, when I get this, wait until I do this, then I'm going to do this. Then I'll really be alive. Like, then it'll really be good. Like, wait till I finish school and get my PhD, then I'll really be alive. Or wait till when we get that, it's another thing. Wait until I get this job, then I'll really be alive. You know, like wait till I get this house. When I get this house, I'll really be alive. There it is, an example, y'all, of these external things and us connecting ourselves to our aliveness to these external things, which end up being addictions, right? Y'all know I've been talking about addictions. So I want you to think about that. Are you being? Are you a human being or a human doing? And if we live like that, we'll never be alive. If we live like, wait till I get this purse, then I'll really be alive. Wait till I get my hair done, then I'll really be alive, right? It's just like there's always something to do. Wait till I do this, wait till I do this. So y'all, right now, I call us to be in this present moment, to be alive in this present moment. Each time we breathe out, we get to say, I know this is a wonderful moment in time. Y'all, each time the breath goes out, we get to say, I know this is a wonderful moment in time. Good morning, y'all. You made it. Good morning. So y'all know what I say to people a lot of times? Because I think the breath is so amazing. And it's so good for us to pay attention to the breath. The breath reminds us to be in this moment. Y'all know what I say to people a lot of times that experience aliveness with me? I often say to people that I engage with and I feel them touch my life, right? To touch a part of me, or to touch me with peace, or to touch me with love. I say to them, and I think I said this to you before, Thea. I say, thank you for being in this life with me. Like, thank you for being alive with me. So in that, I am honoring the fact that you are being, and I welcome you to be with me. So y'all, make that list. What more being can you do? Can you be? Not do, but what more being can you be, right? So we can be aware. We can be alive. We can be clear. We can be great. I say that to my students all the time. When I say bye to them, I'll be like, all right, be great. I say, okay, make sure you be great, right? Right? So listen, let's breathe and enter deeply into this moment. Because when you enter deeply into this moment, you are in this true nature of insight. You're allowing yourself, the nature of reality, to be full of insight of you when you be. When we get to be in this moment. And you know what else? When we be in the moment, it liberates us from suffering. It liberates us from confusion. Peace and being is already available to us. But it's the outside, the exterior, the doing that takes us away from being. The problem is, do we know how to touch it? Do we know how to touch being? Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Do we know how to truly see that behind the doing is actually the being? Do we know how to touch that? And y'all, there it is again. Our breath can take us to this space of being. Our breath saves us. Our breath reminds us to be. Our breath reminds us to be here now, right? It allows us, our breath allows us to touch peace. Y'all. So there's this Buddhist practice, and that's what we'll do for our breathing. And y'all know what? Y'all know what? We got to get back to ourselves and be human beings and not human doings, right? We get to be. And I'm challenging you all for the months of November and December. Let's practice. Let's have 60 days of human being. Let's have 60 days of change. What you say, Chuck? Good stuff, but I'm going to have to look at this a couple of times to internalize this concept. Please do, Chuck. I want you to internalize this concept. But here, we will right now do a practice of being. We will be right now. So in this, it's a Buddhist practice, right? And it allows us to touch peace within ourselves. So we'll do that for our breathing practice today, okay, y'all? So this Buddhist practice of touching peace. Everybody place your hands. You got two options to place your hands. Right here, or on your heart. Okay, y'all? Right here, right there. That's what I got from Raquelita. She puts her fingers right here, and this is right. It's right here. We get to de-link ourselves from confusion and chaos when we put our fingers right here, or we can place our hands on our hearts. So y'all, I want us to be right now. Will you be with me? Will you practice this aliveness with me right now? Y'all, we want to be human beings, not human doings, right? So here we are, fingers right here, and you're welcome to close your eyes. And then I want you to repeat after me. I want you to repeat after me. I usually tell you to just listen, but repeat after me, right, y'all? So right now, repeat this. Let's be together. Right now, repeat this. Breathing in, I calm my body, right? Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Y'all, say it again. Breathing out, I smile, right? And y'all know, listen to this, our smile can relax hundreds of muscles in our face and make us the master of ourselves. Just one smile can relax hundreds of muscles in your face and make you the master of yourself, right? So y'all ready? Repeat this. I dwell in this present moment. Next line, repeat this. Because I know this is a wonderful moment. Right, y'all? So let's do that again. We'll bring it all together. Here we go. Y'all repeat. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. I dwell in this present moment because I know this is a wonderful moment. Y'all got that? And if you want to make it simple and you want to just go simple with words, one word, you can just sit, close your eyes, and say these words. Calm, smile, present, wonderful. You can just say those 4 words. Calm, smile, present, wonderful. That's it. So y'all, when we take time to practice being, y'all know that? When we take time to practice being, we touch peace right away. We get to touch peace right away when we are intentional about being. We don't have to wait for certain conditions. We don't have to wait until we get that certain thing, or we buy that certain thing, or we get this certain degree, or we complete this certain task. That's all conditional. We can be right now, and we can touch peace right now. We can be present right now in this moment. Okay, y'all? So practice today your way of being. Allow yourself to be. Y'all get me? And November 1st to December 31st, we are going to introduce more practices to you all of how to be. I told you I'm creating a nice little menu, a nice little menu of options for you to go through. And I'm getting in touch with all these people that I know it is their way of being, is to be and to practice peace and to touch peace. So y'all, touch peace, okay? That's what you're going to do today on this Wednesday. Practice human being and less human doing, okay? Okay, Chuck? All right, y'all. Have a good one. Have a good one today.